It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be... The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. Oladipo. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Oladipo into the front court. They're down 3. 4-3. Buries it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Beverly drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work. Draining it from deep.
Clippers have got it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Leonard. That's how you defend. Lets it fly from long range. It's George with the rebound. To Turner. Kicks it around the perimeter. That's off of Leonard. Out of bounds. Victor Oladipo. No good. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. You've got to get that one to go. Rocking the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Oh, emphatic slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Oladipo. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest. To Leonard. George knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time. Nate McMillan signals for timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Oladipo. Good sign that time, Jay, as they going to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. End scores. Strong take.
Another possession, they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Beverly. From long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. To Brogdon. For three. Malcolm Brogdon is going to get a chance at three here. A career 87% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Is good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Victor Oladipo. And the Clippers with the rebound. George, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Oladipo. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
George buries it on the catch and shoot. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fires the three. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first three of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Williams into the front court. His team on top by 13. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Beyond the arc for three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. 4-3. And knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
To Williams. Miles Turner with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Pacers with the possession. Lets it fly from long range to Turner. Shot from in close, no good. Sizing up the defense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fires the three. Another chance to Turner, working the outside. From long range. Won't go down. Great pass to set it up. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. To George. Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
For three. Ooh, he'll take that.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Beverly into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Fires the three. Missed it. Malcolm Brogdon rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Beyond the arc for three. Not getting the bounce. Nice pass to set things up. And he hits.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Another chance to Paul George. 4-3. Not going down here. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beverly into the front court. They lead it by 14. Lets it fly from long range and a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
The assist from number 26, Jeremy.
Leonard buries the three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Slams it home on the putback.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
George.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Hits the second. One more coming. Almost settles for a 2-of-3 trip to Brogdon. Fires the three and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And there's no longer room on this court for players that cannot think on the fly. Especially in transition defense, you have to acknowledge and analyze the situation. If a guy isn't a shooter, almost jab at him and make sure you run out to the guys that are fanning out to the three-point shot. Stop that three-point shot and allow the defense to get back and maybe contest the shot at the rim for a layup.
From long range, like the confidence. Tough shot there from McConnell. Great feed, sets it up, and a throwdown.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here's a chance from long range. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. For three, not that time. He misses. Desperation shot here from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Count the triple.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Clippers have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Beverly. George. To Beverly. George Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Turner to Oladipo. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To George. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Paul George. Leonard. George. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beverly to George. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Indiana Pacers, number 12.
Pacers control.
Me and you. Let's go.
Lets it fly from long range, and it's Zubac with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Leonard. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He has yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the 3. Not that time. To Turner. Straight on look. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Williams had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Paul George.
Watch that cut.
To Leonard. George. Around the perimeter. George. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
From long range. And the Clippers able to clear the board. And finishes strong.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And George able to gobble up the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
And he finishes at the rim.
The assist from number 3.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Clippers so far. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
George, that right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
To Harkless. Jeremy Lamb pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Williams. Here's a chance from long range. He's